Today is part 1 of Spread the Bread, the series where every month I make a new spread, a jam, or a butter to go on sourdough. That spread will also always fit with the theme of the month. To start off, we're going to make homemade pumpkin puree. You're obviously going to need a pumpkin, and for this recipe, we're using pie pumpkin. We're going to start off by taking the top off, cutting it in half, and we're going to take all the seeds out and most of the guts. I recommend first taking the seeds out and then working your way with a spoon to get all of the guts out and scraping down the sides. The more of the pumpkin guts you get out, the cleaner your pumpkin puree will be, so try and get as many as you can out. If you put some effort into it, soon your pumpkins will be clean and ready to bake. Next, you're going to grab a baking dish, mine is glass. Pre-grease the baking dish with some olive oil or really any food grade oil. This is just to make sure the pumpkins don't stick when they're baking and also to help them caramelize. Make sure to also spread some oil on the pumpkins. This is optional, but I find it helps it caramelize, so I add a little bit of salt. Flipperoo those halves over and make sure they're nestled in there. So you're going to put this in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 60 minutes. When it is done, a knife should be able to softly pierce through the pumpkin. Warning, do not process the pumpkin until it is fully cooled. This can usually take an hour or two. Once it is cool, the skin of the pumpkin should just easily glide off, and then you can cut it into cubes and process it until it's smooth. You can use a blender or food processor. I just find the food processor is easier to use. If you find the pumpkin gets stuck in the processor, make sure to take a spoon, move it around, and then keep processing. It is fully done being processed. It will kind of have the consistency of baby food, but trust me, it does not taste like baby food. Then you can put the processed pumpkin straight into a container, but here I'm going to put it into a bowl so that you can see how much it actually made. And I definitely think it made more than a can of store-bought pumpkin puree would make. If you prefer a less watery pumpkin puree, you can strain it through cheesecloth, but I find this is unnecessary and it's really hard to do. Here it is in a container and ready for part 2 of this month's Spread the Bread. If you can guess what it is, put it in the comments and come back tomorrow for part 2.